Imagine this. You're working your heart out, loyal to the job, praised by clients, and never missing a deadline. Then one day, without warning, your boss fires you illegally, thinking you'll just accept it. But instead, you turn the tables and walk away with a 5-figure settlement. That's exactly what happened here. And the way karma hit back is absolutely delicious. If you've ever dreamed of serving justice to a boss who thought they were untouchable, smash that like button, subscribe, and buckle up. This is one of the most satisfying revenge stories you'll hear today. Let's dive in. I was 35 at the time, working as an SEO copywriter and social media manager for a well-known Italian company. On paper, I was a freelancer. In reality, I worked 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, exclusively for them, just like a full-time employee. But here's the catch. They forced me to open a VAT number, meaning I had all the responsibilities of self-employment with none of the freedom. When I questioned it, management brushed me off with fake promises. Don't worry, they said. You'll make more connections through us. Spoiler alert. I didn't. Still, I poured myself into the job. Every deadline, every project, delivered flawlessly. Clients even sent praise emails thanking me for my work. I should have been valued, but instead I was surrounded by incompetence. See, the mini boss had a girlfriend on payroll, and the big boss, his mistress, worked there too. Both of them were hopeless. Constant mistakes, dumping work on others, skating by only because of who they were sleeping with. And I didn't hide my opinion about it, especially when their mistakes landed on my desk. And then came the gut punch. After 7 months, out of nowhere, mini boss tells me, your services are no longer required. No notice, no paperwork, just words, which, by the way, is completely illegal. Asked to speak with big boss. Denied. I smiled, looked mini boss in the eye and said, this isn't over. He stiffened. Are you threatening the company? I leaned in just enough and replied, threats are for people who aren't sure they'll win. I'm making a promise. It's just a matter of time. And that's when the real story began. Hired a lawyer. We started building a case for wrongful termination and labor law violations. Then jackpot. Big boss, in his infinite stupidity, replied to my lawyer's official communication with a long, angry email full of insults and personal attacks. He basically gift-wrapped extra evidence for me. Fast forward a year, because Italian bureaucracy is slow as hell. By then I had built a 200-page dossier. Screenshots, emails, messages, invoices, even photos. Bulletproof evidence. And guess what? Less than a week after my lawyer filed it, in the middle of Christmas holidays, their own lawyer reached out, practically begging, please, name your settlement amount. Just don't take this to trial. With my lawyer, I asked for a 5-figure sum. And without a single complaint, they accepted. Finally, the day of the settlement hearing arrived. My heart pounded as the judge flipped through my file. Then she looked at me and my lawyer and said, congratulations. This is one of the most thorough, well-documented cases I've seen. Then she turned to my ex-boss. Her voice was sharp, her words brutal. We are honestly tired of seeing your name in this court. Your conduct is appalling. I didn't even need to say a word. Justice had spoken. In the end, they paid me what I asked for. I walked out of that courtroom with my head high, my wallet heavier, and the sweet, sweet taste of victory. The man who thought he could exploit me, who surrounded himself with incompetent lovers and thought he was untouchable, ended up humiliated, scolded by a judge, and paying me a 5-figure settlement. Karma doesn't just knock. Sometimes it drags you to court and empties your bank account. The lesson: never underestimate someone you're trying to exploit. Sooner or later, your arrogance will be your downfall. My ex-boss learned it the hard way. If this story gave you chills, smash that like button and tell me in the comments, what's the most satisfying revenge you've ever witnessed? And of course, subscribe for more epic Reddit revenge stories. Justice, after all, is best served with a little storytelling.